Fancy doing some welding, Joey?
You bet.
We're gonna have him cut
I want
that
some
cable.
action. Who's the victim?
You can't go using your welder on people.
Oh yeah? Who says?
Oh God.
Asimov's laws of robotics.
That's fiction, Foster. It's just something some guy made up.
It's sound moral sense. Anyway, what I had in mind was that cable.
This sounds like a job for Captain Welder.
Yeah, he can tell he really loves his chassis. She's gonna go cut that. Cable's cut. Sorry, let's capture for a second. I'm just gonna stand here and wait for Lamb. I love this game coming.
Hey,
Grab him
Lamb.
and annoy him some more. This is a hilarious conversation.
Is your coat made of real fur?
That's right, real beaver fur. Made from the last 10 beavers in the world.
Oh God.
Do you like it?
Okay, so how nice do we want to be to Mr. Lamb? I could just see the vegetarians and the vegans in the audience just crying at that. Alright. So let's see, we want to be smart with him or do we want to be honest with him? You know what, I think I'm going to be honest with him because listening to Robert Foster be in moral indignation is hilarious.
It's disgusting and immoral.
You're one of those soft sentimentalists, aren't you? Well, I couldn't give a damn about beavers.
See you later.
So here's why we want to catch up with Lamb for realsies. We have to give him this ticket.
Hey,
So
Lamb.
he'll let us in the factory.
Would you like this ticket?
What's it for, lad?
A tour. Wouldn't you like a holiday?
You're right. I really deserve a break. You know, I'm so touched. I'm going to give you something in return.
Right.
I was kind of hoping you might.
Something you'll look back on for the rest of your life.
So here's what the awesome prize is.
Hi, lad. A tour of my factory.
There.
Oh, great.
Meet me there. You're in for a treat.
Okay. So we're gonna go into the factory. And he's gonna show us around a little bit. Okay, so there's Lamb. We're gonna go talk
Hey,
to Lamb
Lamb.
to start that tour.
When do I get the tour you promised me?
Well, there's no time like the present. We'll start right now. Now, take a look at this machine. This machine measures the internal bore of the pipes.
That's the center.
Accurate to 20 decimal places, whatever that means.
Very precise.
Impressive, isn't it? All those numbers. I'm sure they mean something. Follow me. I'll show you the next section.
Let's see what else is up.
This machine is supposed to drive the conveyor, but it's not bloody working. Heads will roll for this. Foreman Potts, why has this machine stopped?
Stopped? I've been so busy I didn't notice.
Oh, God.
Can't I trust you with anything? Look after my desk, Potts. I'll have to leave you to show yourself around.
So, yeah, because he now has to go find somebody to fire. While he's off doing that, we're gonna go further outward. Alright, so there's some random guy in a suit, and there's Anita. We're gonna go talk to Anita again.
What are you doing now?
Checking for cracks with x-rays. You shouldn't be here without a protective suit.
You're not wearing one.
Lamb told me I didn't qualify. As I'm a D-Link, and a woman.
I think there's this implication that Lamb might be a bit of a misogynist.
What's so special about these pipes?
I'm not sure, but the dimensions of the bore must conform to precise specifications.
All that effort for a bit of plumbing?
Yeah.
It's suspicious, isn't it?
Perhaps they're part of a giant weapon.
Oh, come on, that's a bit far-fetched.
Alright, so does anybody want to see, Robert Foster's fail? It's gonna be awesome.
What are you doing after work?
What did you have in mind?
Well, an evening at the theater, a walk by the lake in the moonlight, and to finish, a candlelit supper.
Sounds great, but first I'll have to get decontaminated.
Another time, perhaps.
Alright, so he just asked Anita on a date. This is gonna be hilarious.
What's your opinion of Lamb?
I'm a D-Link, I'm not entitled to an opinion. But to be honest, I think he's a turd.
You know, I don't think anybody thinks well of him, so what is this D-Link you keep talking about?
What's a D-Link?
D-Link is the lowest social category. When your link status is 0, you forfeit all rights and your freedom to move about the city. How come you didn't know that?
I'm an outsider, from the Gap.
So it's you, security, right? You won't get far without an ID card.
Ah, I managed to find one.
I bet it won't get you to ground level, though. You'll need a link status of 8 or more.
It is 0. You're called a D-Link, you have no rights. You're effectively you're a person non grata in the society.
What do you know about the council?
It was one of the council who came up with the plan to bond his mind with Link, and ever since then things have been getting weird.
How come you were made a D-Link?
I was caught hacking into Link.
Why did you do that?
There are areas in Link space used by security. I was trying to discover what they're up to.
And got caught.
What do you mean by link space?
The word inside the computer's memory. The abstract projection of linked circuits and databanks.
So you learn very good. So of course, Anita is this hacker chick who got caught hacking and punished for it. And we are going to have to get to ground level somehow. So she's probably going to help us.
I have to get to ground level.
Look, I really sympathize with you. I could give you my jammer.
Jammer?
What's a jammer?
Bypass software. Highly illegal. It gets you past the retina scan to security files.
That's a start. Can you let me have the jammer?
Give me your ID card.
Okay, so we're going to give her Reich's ID card.
Here's my card.
Thanks. This won't take long.
What are you doing?
Downloading the jammer to your card. There, it's done.
Don't worry. I'll fix everything.
You're taking a huge risk.
No problem. I'll get us both back on Link's files. Excuse me.
We're trying to get back to the game. But I guess it sounds like he wants to take Anita with him. But she's cute.
What's your job?
I love this.
I can't hear what you're saying. It's a waste of time talking to you. You're wasting your breath.
Let's turn off the voice acting. Control game speed. So, this is a funny bit. If I can get into it. Don't say I can't do this. So there's that answer. Use metal door. Being all menacing.
It's the entrance to the reactor.
I've got a discrepancy of 0.13.
So let's go ahead and see that's off the control panel for the
There's a small monitor screen and some knobs.
like you don't need a keycard for this. Here it is. Reactor status, reactor status. Yeah, put your print out. That's a lot of iodizing radiation. Another radiation. Stupidly hot. That's a lot of Kelvin, seriously. Tranium, delirium. Alright. Ah. Stats are not, okay. So, let's open the reactor. Death. Like, no matter how you died, this is... It's just you passing on the ground, looking ugly. Okay, so... We don't need to be in there right now anyways, so let's go. We got the jammer off of Anita. So we are going to now swipe the card. We can mess around with it. There we are. So now we can go into the security services. Alright, so here we are. You can view documents and then special operations. So one is view documents. So the briefing and it's gobbledygook. Same with the report. Oh, damn it. So how about two special operations? File adjustment. This is funny. So here we are. This is Gilbert Land's information. And of course, if we press 1, we can make him a D-link, and if we press 2, we can take away his money. So, we're gonna do that. Well, I'm sitting here wondering why we're allowed to do that. And of course, now we just fucked over Lamb. For giving us a bullshit tour. Now we gotta wait for Lamb to come back up. He will eventually, and then he'll be having a problem with his card. Do that. Joey, where are you?
Come on, Joey.